So let's round up with the pointers. So basically this stretch is in a total of 1 kilometer. Out of that 1 kilometer, basically half of it is not really a climb, it's either flat or it's very gradual. Most of it is really 3-4%. And what makes it a very good and ideal climb actually for practice is that it has a couple of stretches which are actually, so yeah, let's round up the cycle part, the equipment part. Basically I'm using the Cannondale Super 6 Evo. It's a carbon road bike and it has 725C tires. So basically I'm using regular road tires and it's entirely tarmac. The surface of this lap is entirely tarmac, so no issues over there. The only issue that I face regarding the surface is when it rains, because when it rains it gets exceptionally slippery, and since it is also steep and it is very curvy, so there are issues trying to get up and down both, as on both the sides the tire slips quite a lot, so you have to be very careful. But anyways, anything is good practice. The gear set on this which I use for climbing is 36 at the front and 1128 cassette at the back. Out of that 20 to 28 is used, rest I have never used basically for climbs. These are the part of the cassette which are comfortable for me. So as I said, the first lap when I start off I use 36-28. Basically that gives me a very good place to warm up with, and with every lap that I repeat I keep increasing the gear ratio. So the second lap is 26, the third is 24, the fourth is 22, the fifth is 20, the sixth again is 20, and then I head back 22, 24, 26 and 28. With 28 I call it a day because we have 10 laps. So this is mostly the last gear that I climb on. This is 20, so basically right now we are doing 36-20, and as you can see I have to pedal very slowly. The cadence becomes quite low because gravity is pulling me down slower, and since it is pulling me down slower I have to pedal slowly. If I try to pedal too fast at this point, basically what I'll be doing is I'll be applying too much force and thus getting tired very easily, which is something that we must avoid. Curvy stretch. So basically just before the gate we'll be taking a turn. That turn is quite steep. It's actually the steepest part of the climb and also the trickiest because it's a blind turn, so there are people coming in and therefore you must watch out for the traffic. Plus this part which I'm climbing on is approximately 18 degrees, so it's pretty steep. After that you get a breather basically because the stretch at the gate is flat. There's another simple rule that you can follow in climbs or in riding in general. That is that if you are giving it hard and if you are able to speak, then it's the good amount of effort that you are putting in. If you are not able to say your words clearly, it clearly is an effort which must be reduced. Plus these rim brakes, if you zoom in on these rim brakes, you will see that due to all the braking that I do, these are really coming off fast, so you have to keep an eye on these brakes and keep a check on their health, because if these brakes run out of the rubber, you are going to kill your rim, and rims are quite costly nowadays and also hard to get. The questions that I get mostly about lapping this segment are about the gearing. So as I explained earlier, is the 1128 cassette that I have over here. You also have to keep the chain well lubed as it is, and this is the 28th, and right now we are on 28, 26, 24. Right now we are on 24th. So if you ask me which is the most comfortable gear to climb up this segment, that will be 36-24 definitely, because that is the gear set which I'm able to comfortably go off and on the saddle both.